Airport, 1975. This is, of course, the sequel to Airport from 1970. The film came out in 1973, of course. And we got another all-star cast, ranging from Charlton Heston to Linda Blair. A very young Linda Blair, who will go on to have a second movie released in 1973. I think we all know what it was, called The Exorcist. So she had 2 movies that year. She was rocking that year. That was her year. So in 1975, passengers board a Boeing 747-100 series. This is the very first 747s ever built. First line of 747s in their service. And they take off to go to their destination. However, this businessman also has a meeting he has to go to, so he schedules his flight on his private plane to that same kind of airspace. But what happens is they both get diverted to the same part, the same air course, however. And then the businessman kind of has a heart attack in flight, and his plane goes spiraling upward and right towards the path of Columbia 409, the 747, and hits the cockpit head on, basically causing a massive gash on the co-pilot side, sending the co-pilot out through the hole, of course, and badly injuring the pilot. So the first head stewardess takes control of the airplane. Charlton Heston is that stewardess' love interest in the film, and he tries to talk her into keeping the plane away from the mountains, because when this happens, they're in a mountain setting. That's a lot of mountains to fill an hour and 42 minutes. But they do it well, because it kind of looks like the plane is circling the mountains to get to, was it Salt Lake City? I think it was. I think it was Salt Lake City. I'm not really sure. I think it was, though. And I just saw this, too. So, yeah. Reviewing 2 airplane movies in one day is not an easy task, people. You gotta remember both plots from both movies. So, bear with me. But anyways, so they have to go the Air Force One route, which is get another pilot onto that plane midair. This movie is awesome. I love this movie. I'm looking at this movie, all I see is another scene from Airplane. It looks like Airplane is literally a remake from the first 2, if not these 4 airport movies. So I can't wait to see the other 2 and see what other references they're going to use from Airplane from those last 2 movies. Because in this movie, Linda Blair plays this girl who's going to have a kidney transplant. In Airplane, there was a sick girl on the plane getting ready to go fly for a heart transplant. So, yeah, you can kind of see the similarities. She has the guitar, just like the lady on Airplane had a guitar. That's uncanny, man. That is uncanny. So that was cool. And then when you see people boarding, you see those 2 like Egyptian dressed dudes. And in Airplane, those were the same 2 Egyptian dressed dudes. It's like Airplane was a shot-for-shot remake, let alone spoof, of airport movies. That was funny. That was funny. The acting is superb, top-notch. You got Charlton Heston, a very young Jerry Stiller. I've never seen him that young before. His voice almost don't even match his voice today. Linda Blair. There was one more I recognized, but the name is escaping me for a moment. But man, this movie was intense. I loved it. I was like, how the hell do a small plane hit a 747 head on and the 747 is still gonna fly? But they do it very well. They do that shit very well. This is probably the most intense airport movie since the first one. The first one was thrilling. This was on the edge of your seat thriller, because they could crash into a mountain at any second. Okay? So, yeah. There is a little bit of comic relief in this movie as well, which is what keeps me going a little bit, which I like. There was a male passenger in the seat. He's kind of he's in a movie and he's letting everybody know he's in a movie, and he's kind of annoying the shit out of certain people, so they go and sit elsewhere, and he goes back to his seat. Then when he gets word that the stewardess is flying the plane, the stewardess is flying the plane. Keep it down, keep it down. Yeah. And he's like, the other lady's like, here, take this drink. And I was like, I don't drink. You really gonna care about that right now? He's like, you're right. Drinks it. Still doesn't do anything. It's a fucking drink, dude. Drink it and shut up. Oh shit. But I love how they kept it realistic. They kind of look like, I think they actually did use a real 747 back in the day. So if they did do that with real airplanes and a real helicopter, that is hats off to you. That is fucking awesome. For you to follow a 747 around mountains like that. That's kind of cool. You know what I mean? And even the music is fucking thrilling, man. It was like, holy shit, this movie don't fuck around. That's what I love. That is what I love about this movie. It doesn't fuck around. Within 30 minutes, shit is going down, okay? That's another thing. They slowly build up the tense action in these movies. Just like the first one. It takes about 30 minutes for everything to happen. And this one's the same way. So, yeah. All in all, though, Airport 1975. It's my second favorite airport movie so far. Let's keep it going because we got 2 more to go. I will give Airport, I was going to say airplane, an A. Let me know what you guys think about Airport 1975 down below. Did you like it? Did you hate it? I will see you guys in Airport 77.